Hello, travelers. In case you haven't heard, LEGO announced an official Animal Crossing set. As someone who's played over 700 hours of Animal Crossing New Horizons alone, I thought it'd be fun to take a look together and chat about how this collab finally came to be. When Animal Crossing New Horizons released in 2020, we quickly saw concepts for Nook's Cranny and the Tailors appear on LEGO Ideas, a site where people can build and post their versions of what new sets could look like. More than 10,000 votes came in from the LEGO and AC community on a post for Nook's Cranny, which meant it went for automatic review by LEGO to be considered for an official set. But when it comes to anything Nintendo, Nintendo has to sign off on it too. Now, normally, if your idea gets chosen for a LEGO Ideas set, you get 1% of royalties. But since this isn't an original design, at least not really, I don't think the person who designed, so to speak, the original Nook's Cranny or others with similar house concepts would be involved in any of the profit. But it was probably the starting point for Nintendo and LEGO to start looking into the project. The two companies have worked together in the past, so it wasn't a surprise, but it's definitely a welcome announcement. So far, the sets that will be available include Julian's Birthday Party for $19.99 Canadian. You're wondering why Canadian? Well, I'm Canadian, so this is how we're doing it. A cute little party set up with banners, cake, cherry blossom tree, and of course Julian, which is interesting because Julian's birthday is in March, and cherry blossom trees don't appear in the game until April 1st, or October 10th if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. So there's creative liberty I didn't expect would be allowed from Nintendo. Next, we see the lovable Peppy Rabbit Villager Bunny, included in the outdoor activity set for $24.99, and comes with a bug-catching net, creepy crawlies, and a campsite with fire and all. This set will be the first I grab on release, since rabbits are my favorite. In the Captain's Island Boat Tour set, you get Captain, along with his trusty boat, and an adorable beach scene with Marshall, a well-known rare villager back in the early days of New Horizons. This set also features coconut trees and bamboo shoots, all for $39.99. You can even dig up some bells. Moving up another $10 in the price bracket is Isabel's House Visit, taking a stop at what appears to be Fauna's residence, as that's the accompanying villager in the adorable set. Garden supplies galore and a balloon casually floating by make the scene come to life. This is also one of the sets that can be swapped around to arrange a miniature outdoor scene, removing the house altogether if you want to use it for other purposes. I think the chimney smoke and tiny Nook phone are my favorite details here, as well as the little art pad Fauna seems to be showing off as a hobby of hers. This is the other set I hope to get my hands on since Fauna is in my top 5 villagers. And I think mixing the house and outdoor set together would be super cute. The final set in the Animal Crossing LEGO series as of right now is the Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House set for $99.99, about $100 Canadian. While it's the most expensive, you do kind of get a 2-for-1 deal here. Nook comes included waiting for your repayment of loans, but sadly Tommy and Timmy, or Timmy and Tommy, are nowhere to be found. Maybe Nook finally decided to give those two a day off. Rosie's house, of course, includes Rosie herself, but also features another animal-specific item that I think is really adorable. The record for bubblegum is hanging on her wall. Rosie is a fan favorite, so it makes sense that she would go with Nook because whether you love or hate Nook, you can't help but love Rosie. While most of the sets are pretty darn great and the details really bring the sets to life, when it comes to letdowns, I think I'm most disappointed in the lack of tree detail, but maybe that's because I've always pictured the ones from LEGO Ideas and felt it more showcases the trees we've come to know and love. The coconut trees have a pretty cool detail in the pieces chosen for the official design, but the wavy patterns and sort of target practice circles specific to Animal Crossing trees are missing entirely, and the fruit leaves a little bit to be desired. The oranges are just balls. I would have loved to see them take a little more care in something so prominent in the Animal Crossing world. But all in all, each set would make any lover of the franchise happy. You'll be able to purchase all of the sets come March 1st, 2024. Don't be discouraged if you have trouble finding them too, because like the Switches and other merch in regards to this franchise, and it's the same with other popular ones, I'm sure you might have trouble finding it at the beginning, but there's always more badges coming later on. So take a deep breath, keep an eye out, and I hope you get the one you're looking for. That being said, Which set do you plan on getting or asking for as a gift? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I would actually really love to know. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a very magical day. And if you feel like liking or subscribing, that'd be great too.